This is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I am playing World of Tanks. The tank I am playing is the French SARL 42. It's a Tier 4 medium tank. And the map is called Sacred Valley. So basically I'm heading south. I'm a little bit concerned about my armor protection. It's not the greatest gun. And you'll notice that I'm the lowest ranked on my team. Most of the tanks we're going to be going up against are going to be Tier 5 and Tier 6 while I'm only Tier 4. So I'm going to try and get a good position as high up here as I can. And hopefully I'll be able to snipe on some enemy tanks. I often take up a position over here to try to get shots on the tanks as they're heading up that mountain there. As you can see, my two allies have halted their advance, which puts them at a disadvantage. They're basically allowing the enemy to roll into this territory.
Enemy armor is damaged. Gunner is dead. We're shooting blind.
Now I really got to get out of here. They're going to start nailing me. It's too bad. I wanted to be able to take a lot of shots from over here. And now they're all just missed opportunities.
Target acquired. Where did they go? Target acquired.
Ah! Can't get a shot on him. Yep.
Bailout. This vehicle has had it.
That's the SARL 42. French technology. Well, apparently a Hellcat shot me. And the Hellcat has a good gun. But I wasn't able to do anything. Nothing serious. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the garage. The SARL 42 is not the greatest tank, and I'm really trying, I really hope to get a good game out of it, because I want to prove that I can kill some enemy tanks. But I haven't done it yet. Let's see if we got another French tank that's worth taking out. I suppose I could take out this ARL V39. I really want this tank to advance because that's going to go to the Foch series. Okay, so I'm going to take out an artillery unit. I hope you don't mind. This artillery unit is here because, in part, I am trying to work on a mission. It's a campaign mission. You know what? I should really go read what the missions are. But the mission is to damage 2 tanks with 1 shot. And who knows if it's possible. But this map has a possibility because at the E2 region there's a little hill, and what often happens is you have more than 1 tank on the same team going over at the same time. Okay, so apparently our artillery is demanding that someone stay back and defend him.
Time to roll out.
Otherwise, he's refusing to play. Which is really stupid. It's not necessary for someone to stay back and defend artillery. And I realize that there are people that do it. But I would think that the weakest tank should probably stay back to defend the artillery. And instead what happens is you get these really strong tank destroyers that are doing that job. So I'm going to get in this bush over here, because you always want to try and stay in a bush. And I'm going to aim for this area. Well, looks like I can't reach it, so I'm going to reverse. You'll note that there's an artillery behind me. Gotta be careful, I don't want him to hit me. Because that can definitely happen. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Okay, I think I can get some shots in. My tank is the SU5, and as you can see, there's an enemy SU5 right there. Unfortunately, I can't get any shots on these guys. So I'm going to have to reposition. And just hope for the best. Wow, that enemy artillery is still alive. But not for long. And it looks like he might even be aiming in the wrong direction or something. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, I missed him.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Okay, now he's gone. You want to play no more. This Churchill's about to meet his maker. Hello, Mr. Churchill.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
So it looks like we're not doing so well. The enemy is definitely defeating us. And they're going to come after us real soon. I'm just going to take a random shot. But we got to do something fast.
Critical hit.
We got to keep hitting these guys.
Penetration.
I penetrated him. Come on, Churchill.
That one bounced.
Wow, that was some bounce.
That one bounced.
Amazing.
That one didn't go through.
No, that sucks. Okay. Okay. Now you'll notice that we got a little problem over here. We got to get out of here. Those guys are going to be coming after us real fast. I am going to move forward. It's a sensible thing to do. I've alerted my allies that there's a hole in our defense. That SU5B is taking up a better position. Let's see if I can be of any help over here. Can't hit that Cromwell. This guy's going to be difficult, but not impossible. Sounds like somebody blew up. Got to hit him on the move. Did not work. Random shots here.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
That sucks. They're gonna hit me soon.
Didn't even scratch them.
Not good.
We're
Aye!
dead for it. Everyone get out.
Oh, I got hit by an artillery unit. So I guess I wasn't hidden quite enough. I probably should have moved to the left a little bit more. But I got one kill. And there goes the last of my team. Okay, let's get back into that SARL 42 because we know that everybody loves the SARL 42. SARL 42, the tank that won the war. Okay, SARL 42, where you going? I guess I could do spotting. You know, it's a little bit of a big tank. And I could go for the spotting damage. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to do spotting with this tank because he's a lower tier. So I'm going to head along the bushes on the west side and hopefully spot some enemy tanks for my allies. You don't need to be fast to do this.
Let's get this show on the road.
Now the key to spotting over here is to move slowly and to be as small as possible. Being small helps. It's kind of big. To have a good view range and to have good camouflage, of which I have none of that. But I'm sure the enemy has none of it either. And to remain undetected. You're going to have enemy scouts like that Covenanter who's going to be all over the map. Isn't SARL French for coffin? I have no idea. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into these bushes over here. And you'll see it on my other Prokhorovka videos. You can either go from bush to bush. I mean, I really have a ways to go because I'm not even halfway up the map yet. And it looks like we don't have that Covenanter over here. But at some point, you're just going to... There you go, there you go.
Ready to fire.
See if he fires at me.
Enemy armor is damaged.
I saw a tree fall down.
I don't see the target.
And I got to hide. So there's a tank over here. Alerting my allies where I saw a tree fall down. Hopefully I'm unspotted right now. I'm going to move from bush to bush. I'm going to stay as far right as possible. If I take any hits, I'm going to hit the reverse real fast. Okay, so it looks like this guy either didn't see me or isn't that bright. I probably shouldn't have shot at him. Okay, so I don't have sixth sense. I don't know if they spotted me or not, but what I do know is that when I fired, obviously they spotted me. So that is what it's like to spot. I'm going to get spotting damage for the Covenanter, which is right there, and for the G1R, I'm going to get their total hit points. It's going to be around 800 hit points. For that other tank, I'm not going to get anything. So I'm going to get around 800 hit points in spotting damage. That's going to put me in the upper half for the team, and that's all I did. If I had gotten that one last tank, that BDR G1B, I probably could have easily been one of the top 3 for the team. This is going to be a slow game, so I'm going to go back to the garage. I was a little nervous. I thought, you know what, the guy's going to nail me. He's obviously pointing his gun at me. So I got a little nervous and I fired, and it divulges my position. I know you really want to see me play this tank, so let's see what we got here. Insufficient load capacity. Bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing. You really want your gunner to be at 100%. It's really important. 12,000. Tank 4. Usually you've got tier 4 and tier 5 and tier 6. Once you get to tier 5, you definitely want to have your crew at 100%. Tier 4, I would say not so much, because you only have to play a few games before it levels up. I'm going to play this ARL V39 so you can see the power. See the power! And I know you're going to love this tank. You could be like, wow! I'm just trying to decide if I should add something to it, something cheap. Like this ventilation. Okay, so let's get into battle. This is a difficult tank to drive, but you have to play it in order to get to the Foch. And if you watch my videos, you'll know that I'm not a big fan of tank destroyers. I don't drive them very much. I don't like sniping. I don't like being far away. I like being up close. This is a tier 6 tank in a tier 8 game. So I'm going to be the weakest in the game once again. The question is, how do you play this game to be at an advantage, or to do something meaningful? I could either go to H9 and back up my team, or I could do some spotting. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow some of these other tanks, like this WZ and the Cromwell. And I'm just going to kind of stay behind them. If they spot anything, I'm going to try and help them out. And follow them as far as I can. Okay, so it looks like the WZ is going to just sit there, which is sad.
Ready to fire.
I'm trying to stay back as much as possible so that I don't get spotted when I fire.
Target released.
Yes, I can't do anything about that guy. There's a tank. Can't hit him though. Too bad. Too bad.
Ready to fire.
I did
Harbor is hit.
490 in damage. That was excellent.
Target acquired.
That guy's way too high of a tier for me.
We didn't even scratch them. Permission to engage.
This looks like a side profile. Oh
I don't
yeah.
see the target.
Yeah, it's not good. Somebody obviously hit me hard.
Ready to fire. Let's find another target. We didn't even scratch them.
I wonder if they're shooting at him.
Penetration.
He came out way too far. Yeah, it looks like he's going to run. I don't think he's going to come out again. He's up against like 7 tanks.
Penetration.
You know, I'm doing good damage with this gun, so no question about it, this thing does damage. That was a bad shot. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come out and play. Come on. Come on. It's okay. So there's 2 tanks out there. No one's spotting them. I am going to advance. I'm going to try and do it as safely as possible because these guys could easily destroy me. It's 5 to 7. We're about to be flanked by the enemy. Run, coward, run. Okay, so the enemy's coming to flank us. We got issues, we got issues. There's the first customer. Come on.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Does good damage, does good damage. Come on, buddy. Ouch!
Watch out for it. Everyone get out.
Well, the tank that hit me is not visible, so we don't know where he came from. He could have been back there for all I know. This tank did good damage. I had a lot of hits. So the gun is good. Definitely got a good gun. Let's see what we did. Okay, this was on Prokhorovka. As you can see, I did a lot of spotting damage with that SARL 42. I didn't make it to the top 3 because that BDR G1B got away. But I think I estimated around 900, only 629. Oh, and the reason why it's low is because some of the damage that was done by my gun. And it would not be counted down there. Okay, so that's the SARL 42. Let's see if I can research anything. These radios work on the Renault G1, and I'm going to make sure I've got everything researched before I get this G1R. So this way, when I get the G1R, he's going to get the best radio and the best engine and the best gun automatically. SARL 42. I'd like to be able to outfit him a little bit better. Now let's see how this guy did. Okay, so let's get back in with the SARL 42. This is SARL's weekend. Tier 4 against 5 and 6. Now again, I'm a lower tier tank, and it's kind of slow. The enemy has 3 SPG units. I'd love to go after those SPG units. So one of the methods I'm going to use is I'm going to watch what the score is. When it's 15 against 15, it's more difficult to go after the SPG units. But if it's like 5 to 5 or 8 against 8, a lot easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep an eye on that score, and once we start to put down that number of enemy opponents, get some kills in, I'm going to go in after those enemy SPG units. Keep an eye on the field over here. KV-1. Don't have a shot on that guy. Okay, so there's one of the SPGs moving to the far side of the map. I want to help out my allies, so I'm going to try and get this Chaffee. Nope. He is dead. And there goes that artillery. It's 5 to 2. So I'm going to start pushing hard. I'm going to avoid the encounter area. My tank is just not suitable for that. but I'm going to keep an eye on it.
Ready to fire. Target released. Target acquired.
Come on, guy.
I don't see the target.
He's dead. Now, this ARL-44 would be ideal for going and helping out and resetting the cap.
Target acquired.
It's at 40%. %, and okay, we got some tanks going over that way.
Armor is hit. Penetration. They're knocked out.
Okay, let's head for base. Looks like the entire enemy team is at the base. I gotta turn right over here in order to get shots on them. They've lost their advantage.
Ready to fire. We didn't even scratch them.
Let my allies get their shots in.
That one bounced. We didn't even scratch them. Bail out. This is
Now, what I should have done is kind of gone behind him and shoot him in the butt. And it would have definitely worked, because I have the feeling he was severely disabled. But that's okay. I was like, you know what, I'm going to take a chance with ramming. Okay, so I did pretty good for the team with the SARL 42. I had 1 kill. An ally hit me. That's okay, I forgive him. Let's move on. Let's see if I can research anything. I could get a brand new radio. Really excited about that. Let's see how the radio goes. 360 up to 455, up to 710. I'm going to buy a new radio. I'm going to buy a new radio. Now, obviously, I'm sure you're aware of this. You can go to your depot, and you can sell modules, such as this one. These are modules that I used to use that I'm no longer using. You'll notice under equipment it says light spall liner. So somebody can get a light spall liner. The question is who? I'm guessing that the light spall liner can only be on a light tank such as this one. And that is correct. Let's see if it would work with him. The answer is yes. Excuse me. And it could also work with him. But he also has insufficient load capacity. Let's see if it works with him. No. Okay, so I'm going to take this tank out for another spin. I know you're really excited about the SARL 42. This time you're going to see massive damage. You're going to see chaos and intrigue. It's probably going to be the best game you've ever seen. Catalia, standard battle. I think I am going to go to the right, which will be the west side, the north and the west. And I'm going to head that way. And maybe, I don't know, we'll see what happens when I get there. If I'm the first one there, I might really push forward in advance against the enemy. Here we go.
Let's get this show on the road.
This Churchill is Wolf Boy. I thought it said Church Boy, but I read it wrong. Got a lot of people going up the middle. It looks like we have nobody that went directly south except for a medium tank. Let's see how this guy's doing. This T-67 here. He's not so alive. Keep on moving. Now obviously there's a very close rock right in front of us, so...
Critical hit. Enemy is hit.
Wow, that was a lot of damage. He's got 3 hit points left. We nailed him hard.
Enemy armor is hit. Track hit. They killed our driver.
Ouch!
This vehicle has had it.
We hit those guys hard that came up against us. I really wanted to go in and get that guy with 3 hit points, but a martyr off in the distance, a tank destroyer, nailed me. Okay, so that's it for this game. I hope you enjoyed it.